Hello everyone, I am back after a very long break, but I have an OU match here, a Pokemon Online match, against me with a Sand team and my opponent with a Hail team. So I'm going to lead off with Tyranitar because I figured it was probably the best thing to lead with, and if he led with Abomasnow, I would win that war anyways because I have Fire Blast. He leads with Mamoswine though, and I know I can't take an Earthquake or really anything for that matter, so I'm going to go into Jellicent thinking I can take an Earthquake. But he turns out to be Life Orbed, and he's very powerful because he is a Mamoswine. So he's going to be able to 2-hit KO me, and I just let Jellicent in as fodder because I didn't want anything else to take either a Earthquake or an Ice Shard. So now that Jellicent's dead, I'm going to go into Terrakion to scare out his Mamoswine and go for the close combat because anything on his team will take severe damage from close combat except Tentacruel, who resists it. But even Tentacruel takes kind of a nice chunk. It'll be a 3-hit KO. He does switch in Skarmory though, and I take out 55% of its health, which is really good for me, and then he switches in Tentacruel, and then now I switch in Landorus to scare it out, but he predicts that very, very, very nicely, and goes into his Kyurem, which essentially scares me out, but he actually, I think, here is playing a little safely, and he thinks I'm a Scarf set, which I'm not, so I go for the safe Stone Edge because it'll hit anything on his team for pretty nice damage because I am a Life Orb variant, as he soon realizes, and he goes into Skarmory, who takes that pretty well, but at the same time he's already weakened from my close combat, so he's gonna, die. There he goes into Mamoswine to scare me out, and I go into Reuniclus. Sorry I'm a little behind, it's kind of fast paced. I know I can take 2 Earthquakes from Mamoswine, so on the last one I set up in Trick Room as he dies to Life Orb, and then now I'm faster than anything. I go for Focus Blast. It doesn't kill his Heatran, which proves that he's probably specially defensive. And here I make a pretty stupid play. I send in Terrakion, forgetting that Trick Room is up, even though I just set it up a turn before. So now that puts me at a huge loss because he's going to be able to burn me with Will-O-Wisp and really, really cripple my prime offensive member of my team, who would be very, very threatening to him without being burned. So I'm going to be able to kill Mamoswine, Heatran, of course, though I am burned. And again, I'm going to be able to kill Skarmory. So killing 2 things while burned is still amazing, but that does not compare to how potent Terrakion would have been on my team had I not been burned and played stupidly. But anyways, I'm going to leave it in to die here to Tentacruel, knowing that Trick Room will expire this turn, and I can get a free switch into something, which is going to be my Landorus, and scare out his, Tentacruel, but he makes a pretty good play, goes into Abomasnow to resist that Earthquake. I'm not really in a position right now to over-predict, so I just wanted to go for the safe Earthquake. But that is going to allow me to bring in Tyranitar for free here, essentially. Get up my Sandstorm and really sponge any hit he has, except unless he has Wood Hammer. If he has Wood Hammer, then he can threaten me with that, but otherwise I'm going to take any hit he has very, very well. And then I'm going to use that opportunity to get up Stealth Rocks, but he makes a pretty good play again, switches into Tentacruel, who can easily Rapid Spin them away, but I'm going to continue to crunch him, hoping to kill him. And as a last-ditch effort, he is going to spin away the hazards, realizing that the only 2 things he has left on his team are those that are weak to Stealth Rock. So he kind of needs them out of the way, and they're probably his 2 most prominent members, arguably, of course. So I kill him off with a crunch. He sends in Kyurem, and I'm going to sack Virizion just to get momentum in my favor. I do only have 3 things, and it's winding down. The battle's winding down pretty nicely, but I'm going to sack Virizion just to kind of lock him into whatever move he wants. He's going to lock himself in the Draco Meteor, which is going to allow me to switch in Tyranitar, and basically that's going to force him out for sure, indefinitely. If he does not switch out, I can hit his Kyurem for a pretty powerful Fire Blast, and he can't do anything to me at all. If he switches into Abomasnow, which is very likely, I can hit him with a Fire Blast, and luckily I don't miss, so that is going to allow me to kill his Abomasnow off, send in Landorus to sack it with the Blizzard, and then send in Tyranitar again to get the Sand up, get my special defense boosted, and pretty much wall him indefinitely, because he is, as far as I know at this point, choice in some way. So I go for Crunch there, he misses Blizzard, and I get a critical hit. 2 very hacksy moves on my part in 1 turn, but in my opinion that only just sped up his loss, though at the same time that Blizzard did a lot of damage, so that's going to be the end right there. I'm going to kill him with 2 crunches. Blizzard did 39%, so if he hit the first one and the second one, he could have actually won that match. But again, in the Sandstorm, Blizzard is a lot more inaccurate, or sorry, a lot less accurate than in the Hail, so he had a pretty good chance of missing at least one of those Blizzards. So it could have gone either way, but it was a very nice match. very close. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry my narration was a little off. I haven't done this in like a month, as you can tell, and at the same time, it was a very fast-paced match, so a lot of switching, a lot of momentum shifts, so my voice kind of wasn't up to it to, talk as fast as the match was going, but I hope you enjoyed this OU match. I'm playing on PO a lot more lately, more standard stuff. I want to get back into Wi-Fi play, but again, I am back at school now, and like I've said before, I don't have wireless internet at school, so really my only means of playing Pokemon is through Pokemon Online. But I do have a lot of really good matches saved up. I'll try to upload a few this week as well, because I am back at school and I do have my microphone so I can actually do narrations. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and as always, I've been updating my blog as well. I've been a little slow on that one as also, just like my YouTube channel, but I've been trying to post, updating with the tiers and stuff, so if you're curious to see that, check it out. I'll probably post a Pokemon analysis later this week, maybe tomorrow. I already have it done, I just don't want to keep posting too many things in one day, and I already posted something today. So if you want to see that Pokemon analysis like today, just let me know. But again, thanks for watching, and yeah, leave a comment or anything, suggestion, critique, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.